Hello. So, my days usually start whenever I wake up, obviously. If I wake up before my alarm, I refuse to leave my bed until my alarm goes off at 8:05 in the morning. So I usually, lay around, get smothered by a dog or two, generally Augustus. He doesn't understand personal space at all. So I wake up with a dog in my face, chill until like 8:20, walk downstairs, feed the dogs, feed the cats, let the dogs out, feed myself, take a shower, get ready to come to work, roll in here, 11 o'clock. Start office hours, answer a bunch of questions, respond to about 25 emails, 21 this morning. And then I go teach. Focus on me.
Alright, so you teach. What's your favorite class to teach, just student-wise?
Student-wise,
It's like ours, because we are the best.
I mean, obviously it changes every semester. Right now, my 270 class with Ron Jeremy is pretty interesting. The student that I named Ron Jeremy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I actually started as a photography person. I did photography in high school. I got to college. I was a comm major because I wanted to be a tour manager for a band. My friend Kate was a comm major. We were best friends. She was like, "What are you going to go to school for?" I was like, "I like taking pictures." She was like, "I'm going to be a comm major." I was like, "All right, cool. I'll be a comm major." If I was a journalism major, you had to take a language, and I was really lazy and bad at Spanish. So I was like, I'll be a comm major. They don't have to take a language. That's legit. So I get to school. At IUP, you had to take 2 production courses. So I had taken a course on radio production. Then my friend had the headphones that you needed to buy for audio production, and she was like, "I don't want these. You should take audio. You can have my headphones." And I was like, "Deal. I don't feel like paying for anything." My friend gave me headphones, and then I took the audio production class. And I quit photography because they didn't have a dark room at IUP. Because I was a hipster before hipsters were a thing. And I was like, I'm not learning digital. I love film photography. Yeah.
It's really urgent.
The only reason I ended up getting into film was because I got into the PhD program. They actually were looking for somebody to do high school football. And I knew where all the high schools were in the area because I grew up in that region. And they knew that I knew video because the year before they wanted to revamp the TV station. So I got asked if I could teach some students how to make a magazine style TV show. And I was like, yeah, I took 1 class in video production in my PhD program. I know audio, I know photography, put them together, make the pictures move, you have video. I got this. And that's how it happened.
Right.
I just got Murph Dog whenever I was in college, actually. So I lived at home my first year of college, and then I moved in with my friend Eric. Eric and I lived in a house that his grandma owned, so we rented it from her for $150 a month. Cheapest rent I've ever had in my life. So we decided to get a dog one day. And I didn't really feel like paying for a dog. So I love the newspaper because my dad works as a press foreman. He prints the newspaper. And he got me a subscription to the Indiana Gazette, and I was looking through the classifieds and I saw free dogs. And I was like, free dogs, count me in. So I called these people, and they were like, it was dying. And I was like, yeah, I saw your ad for free dogs in the newspaper. I was wondering what kind of dog they were, blah, blah, blah. And they were like, look, we just had one of the dogs returned to us, and we had a death in the family, and we need to go to Ohio now. If you want this dog, you need to come and get it now. And I was like, Eric, we're getting a dog. So long story short, I had gotten a Pomeranian whenever I was in my PhD program. My then boyfriend bought me a Pomeranian. Well, we broke up, and evidently I couldn't keep everything, so we needed to take the dog. Rude. In retrospect, Kane sucked, so bye, Kane. Don't care. So he had just taken the dog, and I went on vacation to celebrate finishing my dissertation, and my friend Brittany was getting a Shetland sheepdog. She was getting a Sheltie. And so she had picked out the puppy. She knew the breeders. She picked out the puppy from the beginning. She was going to get him. His name is Paul. So she starts texting me while I'm in Ireland, and she's like, you know, I'm really beginning to think I want to get a girl dog instead of Paul. Like, if you were going to get a puppy, would you get a boy or a girl? And I was like, I'd get a boy. Like, Murph dog's a boy. Like, they could be bros and hang out, and I'd go with a boy. So little did I know she was like tricking me into saying what kind of dog I was going to get. Because then whenever I came home, she was like, oh yeah, I'm going to go take Paul to visit his brothers. Do you want to come with me? And I'm like, yeah, puppies are freaking cute. Like, I'm all over this. I love puppies. And I go there, and she was like, surprise! Our boss had bought me Gus.